Okay guys, welcome back. I promised to do a video of how I got my COVID test done at home, and this is one of the tests. If you're coming to the UK, you need to pay for at least two tests, a day 2 and a day 8 test, and they all have to be negative. So this is me just trying to do my test. Anytime you book for a test, it's actually like self-explanatory, and it has like postal, what's it called, that you can post it back stamped already, so you don't need to bother yourself with wondering how to post it back to where you got it from. So that's just what is in the package, and I'm removing it right away, ready to do my test. I blew my nose. You're advised to do this so that doesn't affect anything, and you're advised to wash your hands as well for at least 20 seconds to be sure that nothing interferes with your test. You don't want to have your test come back as inconclusive or whatever. So guys, this is where the business is. I'm just removing the self swab from the packaging. You have to be careful. There's a part that looks like a cutting board. That's the part that, yeah, you're not supposed to touch that. That goes into your throat and into your nostrils. So you're touching the other parts. And it's the same swab, guys. Use it for your throat and for your nostrils as well. And this is what they tell you. Like, you have to do it until you kind of like gag. Yeah, that's when you know that you're doing the right test. So you kind of like do it for 5 seconds or 5 times, and you do the same thing in your nose, like till you feel a resistance in your nose. You keep on stabbing yourself in quotes, not literally, honestly. It's not painful, it might just be uncomfortable for you, depending on the kind of person and the kind of things you can take. And you also said that, yeah, it brings tears to your eyes. So when it brings tears to your eyes, that means you're doing the test correctly. Okay, so I was happy that it brought tears to my eyes, because I was like, okay, I'm doing the right thing, because I don't want my test to come back as inconclusive. So you do it for both nostrils and either side of your throat as well. And when you're done with that, that means you're done with the test. I was already teary at this point, but I still had to post my test. Okay, so there's this container that they usually send to you. It comes with a liquid. It comes with liquid. That liquid will help to like preserve the test until when it gets to them. Let's say it gets to them in like 24 to 48 hours. So that swab that I used, I'm putting it into that container that has the liquid, and there's a break point. It's very easy. Yeah, that point, just break it, because that long thing cannot go into that container. You throw the other one away and you cover this one up, and that's it. So it's ready for postage at this point. So basically, I'm just putting it back in that same material they provided. Everything is well labeled so that you don't have to worry. You don't need to use any other thing. Just use the same packaging they give you. Everything is already like self-stamped, addressed already, back to the address it came from. Put it back in the packaging, and there's this security seal that you can put on it as well, so that it doesn't get tampered with before you put it into the bag that goes back to the party or the body you bought your test from. And that's it, guys. So let's get ready to go post this COVID test right away. So guys, I'm back home now. I'm done with my day 2 COVID test, and that is done. I'll get the results in my email. So what people usually ask, and I actually asked this question also, that what if you just do anything, you do it anyhow and all that, and they told me that you don't want to be caught. They are scapegoats. You just have to do it, because if the test is not done well and it's not done right and it's inconclusive, you pay again, and these tests are not cheap. In total, I paid about £150 for the test, for 3 tests. So it doesn't come cheap. If you don't do it well, you pay all over again. And if they have told you to self-isolate, to be in quarantine, and you go out, you might pay a fine. People have been doing it, but they have been scapegoats as well. They call you, they check you up, they come to your house, they monitor you, they track your phone and all that, but you just don't want to be the scapegoat. So you just better to do what you're supposed to do, and in no time you'll be out of the self-isolation period. So another thing you can do is, if you don't want to do the 10 days straight, you can choose to do another test on day 5. That's why I've been saying 3 tests. Thank God I overpaid, and so I'll use the other one I paid for my day 5, so that I don't have to spend all 10 days in isolation. After 5 days, that should be okay. You still do the day 8 test anyway, but at least you can start going out and all that. People are hardly wearing their mask anymore, and there's still a lot of COVID out there, guys. The new strain, the different mutations and all that, but people just don't seem to care anymore. I think people are just tired. I hardly see people wear their mask these days, and it's even getting everywhere. My very good friend's daughter, not the daughter, a very good friend, our best friend as well, has COVID, and this girl is just 4 years old. So COVID is no respecter of age, of tribe, of race, of color. It's affecting almost everybody, but just be careful. I have my reasons for taking precautions. I'm still wearing my mask and all that. Even when I go out, probably that's why I'm not wearing makeup, because I'm like, why would I do so much makeup and I'll still cover half of my face? Even when I start going out, I think I'll still continue wearing my mask, because I'm traveling back again and my COVID test has to be negative, so I can't afford to just throw caution to the wind. So that's how to do a COVID test. I hope it was self-explanatory. Either way, anytime you're getting a COVID test done, they will explain everything in detail. Whatever body you're buying from, they will explain in detail, and that's how I got to know it. You don't necessarily even need to have someone take your sample for you. It's actually like pretty straightforward, and it's easy to do. So thank you so much for watching this vlog as well. Kindly show me some love. If you enjoyed it, let me know. I'll still be in London, and I'll be shooting, and I'll be doing and sending out more vlogs, because I just want to document every single thing for myself as well. Thank you. Stay safe, stay beautiful, stay healthy. Bye.